1% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't live the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and then they sent me where the life is be. That level 4 with depth and vice, the type of stuff they like to see. Two choices, fight or flee. I refuse to die a chump. I never been a mark, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get pumped, and some sexually brutalized. Knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5 year-long racial fights when homie all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia, AB skinheads with big giant swastikas, pro-black philosophers, the BGF, the Kumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. That MS was loony, quick to ride up on they rival. Even Christians went to church, hide knives up in they Bible. Political and tribal, the Crips and Damus, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IE, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pyrus, the Hustlers quick to roll, the gangsters don't move, whatever click.
Say, what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down. For those of y'all that's new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. Yeah, that's me gassing right there on that intro song. And if you want to get that song, tap in with me at my email, 16tolifemusic@gmail.com, and I'm going to give you the info. And so let's hop right up into today's video, man. So about 2 days ago, I did a video talking about Damion Porter had got a strike and YouTube had basically banned him for 7 days. Well, it seems like they have lifted the strike and he is back to talk about that situation. But in the course of reacting to that video, I ran across some knowledge that has got me inspired. So let's get into it.
Welcome to another episode, everyone. Woo-wee! Someone wants me dead. Someone wants me out of the way. This is what I'm assuming. I could be wrong, though. YouTube gave me a strike. But the night before last, some of you may have heard about that. Took the channel down for 7 days. This is why I have not done content today or anytime yesterday. When I got up yesterday, I discovered that the channel was down. Said that I got a strike for the video that I did named Mainline Crip versus a PCSNY Blood. Many of you did not see that video because it got taken down rather quickly. This is a video from Do Rock Creep of the Swing Low podcast. Go check him out. They said that the video was bullying and harassment because of the prolonged attack. They said that it violated YouTube's guidelines because it was a prolonged attack of a protected group status, that an individual has a right to his group, and so that you can attack this individual, like you can call him a name, a slur, I suppose, but it cannot be a prolonged attack. This is why the letter of the law is a bit duplicitous.
Now let's stop right there, man. Hey, listen. First and foremost, man, Damion Porter never fails to hit us with these words, man. One thing I learned about being in prison, if you ever, because I was a big reader, if you ever read or you even hear a word that you don't know, man, go look the word up. So today we talking about duplicitous. But anyway, why I paused is because I don't believe that you are even allowed to attack a person or call him a racial slur. And that's where it gets a little tricky, right? Because, when this information is reviewed, it's reviewed initially by a robotic type system, right? And all this is subjective. So you probably can say that a dude is a homosexual, but when you get into the slurs, and then when you start getting especially into the prolonged slurs where it becomes more or less of a commentary, and then it steps into the realm of slurs, that's where you get in trouble messing with YouTube. So you definitely have to be careful of what you say. So yeah, shout out to Damion Porter and shout out to the Rainbow Coalition too. I eat Lucky Charms. Don't get me took off YouTube.
So they took my video down and gave me a strike. This was yesterday. Yesterday morning when I got up, I discovered this. I said, well, what's going on here? I didn't cry about it. I didn't gripe. I appealed the strike, and the appeal was rejected. The appeal was rejected. Wait, do I have that right here? I do. Y'all see this right here? You probably can't see it. Y'all probably can't see it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking hard, man, but I ain't looking for what he talking about. I'm looking for this is his analytical channel, man. I'm trying to see how much bread the big fella is making. I ain't even gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Cause hey, he be dropping these videos back to back to back to back. So I know he's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been doing YouTube way before Damion Porter, and when he first came on, I peeped him out. I liked what he was doing, and so I reached out to him. And for those of you guys who don't know, yes, I did interview Damion Porter. We have a interview together on my channel. But then maybe about 2 or 3 months ago, after he took some time off, Damion Porter came back with a vengeance, man. He got to dropping video. I reached out to him. I said, damn, homie, you are inspiring me. So I know he's getting to the bread, man, and his productivity level is definitely inspiring, man. I got to get on my shiznit.
It says our policy, but it says right there, your appeal was rejected. That's what it says. Thank you for your appeal. At the review, we've determined that your content, this is nuts, OG mainline Crip beef with SNY PC blood, does violate, etc.
Hold the fuck on, y'all. I think I done spotted it, man. Let's get into Damion's business, man. Hold on one sec. Let me move the mic and let me get closer to what I think I see where his revenue is. Hell motherfucking no. This shit done made me mad around this motherfucker. Man, it seemed like Damion Porter. Hold on, man. God damn it. Let me hold on. Hold on one more. Let me go look one more time. All I can say is bull motherfucking shit. That's an inspiration. I gotta get cracking around this motherfucker, man.
etc. They said that it does violate. All right. So they rejected my appeal and said that I was down for 7 days. That's what happens when you get a strike. You lose your channel for 7 days. You can't post anything. You can't do anything. Can't do anything for 7 days. And if you get a second strike, then it's 14 days. If you get a third strike, you're out of there. It's like baseball. You're cooked. So I'm like, wow.
Hey, listen, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know if I can function or focus on this motherfucking reaction video no more. This dude is getting to the chili. Man, I'm inspired around this motherfucker.
This is crazy. So I hollered at Creep. As soon as I got a little time, I hollered at Creep. I said, man, I seen that his video was still up. This is why the system is flawed. This automated system that flags the channels and gives you strikes or whatever. Because they train to listen for certain trigger words or what have you, harassment. But they don't catch every video. There are 22 million videos loaded every day on YouTube. That's nearly 1 million an hour. It's impossible for them to flag there's so much stuff on YouTube that they never catch because they can't catch up with every video. It's impossible, 1 million videos an hour. So his video was still up. I told him what happened. I said, hey, Creep, might want to take that video down. They just booked me, gave me a strike, took me down for 7 days for that video, for me reacting. It wasn't nothing I said. It was everything he was saying in there. He was talking about old boy, and, belly button and dealing with the dude that was a rainbow that was on the PCR. So I was upset. I was like, man, every time I get a strike, it's because I'm reacting to someone else's content, or something that they said in their content. I have to just be more careful. I did take the blame on myself because for those who've seen the video, I said during the video in real time, I said, hey, Creep, you saying too much. I don't know if you can say all that, man. I said, man, I might have to blur some of this stuff out. I got to be careful. YouTube be tripping. I said that, and I still loaded the video. I don't know why. It's not like I'm thirsty for content. I have the world as my oyster.
And once again, man, y'all think it's a game, man. I'm still sitting here thinking about the bread this dude is getting. And he just made another good point right there, man. He says, basically, the world is my oyster. Talking about in terms of everything on YouTube that can spark ideas, man. And this is another one of the great things. I've said this numerous times. I'm going to reiterate it. This video honestly has now went somewhere else by me seeing these dudes' numbers, man. I've been playing with the game around this motherfucker on me. So anyway, you can react to anything, basically, is what he's saying. Now he has gotten strikes before because he has reacted to some stuff and they didn't necessarily trip on him because of what he said. It was in the video that he was reacting to is what he got in trouble about. And so one would assume that if this video is already up, then it's up. It's, you know what I'm saying? The video is cool. So how can I get in trouble by reacting to something that's already up? And so, but like I said, once again, man, all jokes aside, I've been motivated by this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I get a nice chunk of change, but anybody knows, man, my productivity is nowhere on the level of Damion Porter. And I got a few things going on with my life I be doing out here. I'm enjoying life, but I definitely think I'd enjoy life a little bit more if I was checking the cheese he's checking. I'm just to get to the shit.
I have the whole world for content. I don't need the content. I can talk about anything. Hell, football season coming up. At any rate, go subscribe to my other channel. It's called The Unwoke Culture. The Unwoke Culture. Go subscribe right now. The link is in the description. The link to my other channel, Reactionary Politics, is in the description. These are not backup channels. These channels I'm going to be dropping content on every day. There's already content on both of these channels. I dropped 2 videos on the Unwoke Culture today. Please, if you support me, don't wait until the channel is in the algorithm, the channel gets going, the channel blows up some, and then y'all say, I've been here for you, big fella. I've been here, DP. Don't be a front runner. No, you haven't been here. You can say that now if you go now. I'm looking at the comments. I know who's here and who's not. Go support the channel. Go support me. I'm working hard every day. I don't care about money or fame. I'm here to help open my people's eyes.
Well, I'm going to come from a different angle, man. I definitely don't care about fame either, but I definitely do care about a little bread, right? I would love to see my people's eyes open, and I would love to see everybody's eyes open, right? But in my opinion, the sad truth of the matter is it has to be enough people to get on board with whatever message anybody is trying to spread, or else if not, you end up turning into a sacrificial lamb. Like I said, this video has turned into something else. So let me give y'all some real game, right? Something that I think about, right? We all, it seems like the public, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in prison and out of prison, we all hate individuals who have unsavory charges against children and women, right? And when they come to prison, a lot of times these individuals will get dealt with in the extremest and harshest of ways. And then sometimes, they'll have their life took from them, right? And I know everybody claps, bravo, so on and so forth. But then what happens to the dude that takes the life of this individual? What happens to this dude? Because now the California Department of Corrections is no longer looking the other way when these unsavory dudes get blasted out their boots. And so these dudes are sent to the hole. They're charged with murder. They're given a life sentence. And everybody forgets about them. Now they sitting up in that motherfucker hungry. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to eat many times. Nobody coming to visit. Nobody writing. So on and so forth. And while there are thousands and thousands of those dudes with unsavory charges as well, walking around on the street, and ain't nobody doing shit for them. So if a motherfucker's gonna expect somebody to throw their life away behind doing something to an individual or in any circumstances, that dude should not be forgot about after he's done whatever he's done, right? Stop me when I'm wrong. People think about a lot of shit. See, I'm a realistic dude. I'm a realistic motherfucker, right? I'm a realist. Everybody wants a motherfucker to step up and put his Superman suit on when it's time to do the damage. But then what about the sacrifice that dude makes, right? We have all seen stories, if we pay attention to this genre, of a dude who goes to prison. He may have 5 or 6 years to do. He runs across a person with unsavory charges. He handles his business. He gets a life sentence. And then what? And then this motherfucker stuck in prison for the rest of his life, right? Well, like I say, wow, there's dudes with horrible charges walking around on the street. That dude is in there in prison for the rest of his life, man. They don't feed you shit up in there, man. The food is nasty. It's getting nastier by the year from what I hear. I have a cousin who just came home literally about 30 days ago. He said it's so fucked up in prison. They giving you nasty processed food. They giving you powdered eggs. When I went back to the 4-yard in 2005, I want to say, in Corcoran, they was giving us that powdered egg shit. That shit was nasty. So this just makes a little sense, man. So for everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, that wants people to handle their business, what about when they handle their business? What happens next? Then it's just fuck them, right? Yes, it's a cold situation, man.
And when I say the unwoke culture, I can be talking about anyone, actually. That does not necessarily refer to black people being unwoke. Hell, that's everyone. Unwoke to what's really going on. But we're talking about it over there. The unwoke culture. Go subscribe right now. Not only subscribe, please watch some of the videos and leave a comment. But there you have it. So they booked me. So I said, okay, I'm going to focus in on my other channels for this 7 days and just be doing my content over there. That's what I've been doing all day today. And then suddenly I just went over here to this channel just on the humbug just to go and check it out. And the strike was gone. YouTube didn't say anything to me. They didn't send me an email or anything, but the strike was gone. I did send them a tweet last night, and I hollered at the YouTube support team, and it was probably like a book that I ended up writing to them, explaining the situation, and that, man, I'm just a reactionary channel, essentially. I'm just reacting to these videos. I'm not harassing anyone, and I don't believe anyone was trying to harass anyone. What's y'all deal? Y'all keep on booking me. I'm trying to build my channel. Y'all, every time I try to get a little momentum, y'all taking me down, giving me a strike. I know I am responsible for what goes on my channel, nevertheless, because these automated systems, they don't decipher who's saying what. All they know is that this is being said and it's on my channel. They don't know that someone else is saying it. They don't know that it's not Damion Porter that's saying it. They don't know. They don't care. They just know that it's being said and it's on my channel. So they flag it. I know this going in, so I have to be more mindful about the content that I cover. That's just the bottom line. It's really no one else's fault. I made a video earlier explaining this, but I didn't think that the video would be seen until next Thursday when my 7 days was up. I made a video earlier for you all about this situation. Don't need to load it now because they turned around and overturned themselves, apparently, and took the strike off. Thankfully, I appreciate it. Thank you. They took the strike off. The strike is off. If y'all looking at this video, the strike is off. Because they took me down for 7 days. They rejected my appeal yesterday. I appealed it. They rejected it. It said, after further review, after careful review, y'all just read it to y'all. We have determined that, the OG mainline Crip versus the PC SNY blood does violate our guidelines. I said, wow, when I saw the email last night, I said, oh, I'm cooked. I said, all right, I'm down for 7 days, and when I come back, I'm gonna have to be careful for 90 days not to get another strike. 90 days, the strike comes off if you don't get another strike, if you don't get into any more trouble. I just went through this from January and then the strike came off in April. So I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna have to walk on eggshells with my content for the next 90 days and all of this stuff. I'm down for 7 days. Okay, like I said, I'm just gonna, work on my other channel, and that's what I've been doing. And Chill, 16 in Life, shout out to him, had hollered at me and said, man, I saw Creep's video, Do Rock Creep, Swing Low Podcast, go check him out. I saw his video, said that your channel was taken. I didn't know Creek was gonna make a video about it. Like I said, I hit him up on Instagram and said, bro, take that video down. They didn't book me. Be careful, take that shit down. You know what I mean? So they don't book you. So he took it down. But I didn't see the video, but he made a video and said, big fella, I saw the title, said Damion Porter, big fella channel taken down. And Chill got me in the straight jacket on his thumbnail, and his title said, Damion Porter canceled. Man, no.
Hey, y'all had your ass in a straight jacket. They'd lock your big ass down for 7 days. But if you check my new thumbnail, I got you busting out of the straight jacket, big fella. And while we talking about all that, let's mention I got your name spelled right, man. Some of y'all didn't see earlier, the big fella had took umbrage with me for spelling his name wrong, man. I put a I-E-N instead of a I-O-N. So big fella, once again, man, I just want you to know, man, I didn't took you out the straight jacket. I got your name spelled right, and you done motivated me, man. So it's good.
No. I'm not canceled. So Chill sent me a text message and said, man, I saw Do Rock Creek video, said your channel was taken down. What happened, man? Well, I told him what I knew. He said, all right, make a video, let him know about your other channel, the Unwoke Culture. I said, all right, I appreciate it. So I see that he made a video. I didn't look at it, but I see that he had made one. Because I saw myself in a straitjacket on the cover of his thumbnail. What the hell? And then the title said that I was canceled. No, I'm not. I'm back. I'm here. I appreciate the video though, Chill, letting the people know what was going on with me. But that's what happened. So YouTube booked me. As y'all can see, I had appealed it. This was all yesterday. The channel was down for 7 days
So yeah, I'm gonna stop it right there, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still motivated by the bread that YouTube is dropping on his head, man, and I gotta get to mine, man. So anyway, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy 16 to life. I just wanted y'all to know, for those of you guys who may not know, that the big fella is up and cracking, man. So once again, it's your boy 16 to life. Resume normal program.